What's happening, y'all? Welcome back, episode 27 of the walkthrough. Picking up from southern Aeonia Swamp Bank. We're going to go ahead and change the time to morning. There's no more time bosses or anything like that to worry about. Let's make sure we can see some shit. So, if you didn't do so, make sure you guys leave a marker down here so we can come back for the Rot Dragon. Like I said, I'm sure we could beat him with enough tries. It's just that Rot Breath right now. I'm going to wait until we have a weapon that does more damage. And if you, upgrade your weapon more than me, we have all 10 Somber Stones. So you guys, if you did, like right now, guys, we could even, if we wanted, bring our weapon to like +7 or +8, because I know in the underground, God, he's so annoying. In the underground, we're gonna get more 7s. We get quite a few 7s. Typically, you wouldn't to the capital, but doing the underground. Problem is we're not going to get many 8s, so that's where the problem lies. But, so you could get your weapon up a little bit higher. I'm playing it safe, because if we do Strength of Faith, we got a Somber Great Shield we're going to want. They could, our shield will do damage. It's going to shoot out holy beams of faith out of enemies and fucking destroy them. So we have a Somber Shield. Probably have, somber weapon or 2. So that's 3 8s, and that's all we're really going to get. So I'm saving mine so we can upgrade everything we have all the way up without waiting to the very end of the game. So I'd be careful about them, but if you want some extra damage for now, or you're doing quality and already have Bloodhound's Fang, that's one of the best weapons there is for that build. Bring it up to +10 is probably a smart idea, But after you kill that bird, go ahead and jump down. Let's grab another tier for our flask. I want to say this is the Windy tier. Yeah, Windy Crystal tiered. That's a fake. Oh, it got me. I keep trying to do last minute dodges on that. It just never really works out. That's the real one. Alright. You don't, like I said, you guys, you don't have to kill these guys, but I don't want them chasing us around while we're slowly going through and combing this area. So from here, I'm going to go to the left. You can stick to the top. It'd probably be nice, because we got Sword Lion down there. I don't know what the hell you actually call him. That's what he is. Lion with swords on his feet. So as always, just work on those dodge timings. Ooh, didn't have enough stamina on that one. No, fucker. This game hates me having critical attacks, obviously. They come out. Somber 4. So as you notice, with the big hands and with those guys, the lions who are known for dropping Somber Stones, the later in the game you get, the bigger stones are going to drop. It starts off with 1s and then 2s and 4s. Eventually they're all going to start dropping 6s and 7s and 8s. I don't think it gets up to 8s. I think it gets up to 7s. The mountaintops of the giants, the hands start dropping 7s. So do those guys, the mountaintops of the giants. But it is worth, mentioning. Because if you're like, oh, we fought the Lion Stormbill, he can drop a Somber 1. I'm not doing that horrible fight for a Somber 1. Just remember, if you're in a later game area, he's not going to drop a Somber 1. He's going to drop a Somber 4, or maybe 5 or 6, depending on where you are in the game. You know what I mean? So it is very much worth your time. Not to mention, how I reach high levels in this game is by clearing all the areas, killing all the enemies. It's the best way to do it. Just doing the main stuff, you'd be lucky to hit level 140. But if you do all the optional stuff and the main stuff, we'll hit probably, I want to say level 175, 180. Typically 175, but it seems like we're at a higher level at this point in the game than I usually am. So we might actually get up to 180 this playthrough. What's also nice is now I'm doing base strength and I have all these points of intelligence because that's what the class had. When we get to the DLC, we'll have the intelligence to use some of those weapons too, because you only need 16 and a bunch of decks, and you'll be able to like really, really have access to a lot of stuff. We'll have plenty of faith, bare minimum for intelligence to use those weapons. Then we'll have plenty of strength or dex, wherever we end up leaning towards. Typically, I'll go dex in DLC. Dex just has better weapons over there. But we'll see. I like to do like 70 dex, 40 faith, 20 intelligence, and try to get some strength. Just have access to a lot of stuff, but should probably have a more focused build over there, to be honest. I like respecing depending on which weapons we find, you know what I mean? God, you guys are fucking me here. Thank you, bird. Let's just try to haul ass. I mean, we could fight him. We could probably kill him too. Is it worth the headache? You know what I mean? That's what we gotta think of. So, now from here, there's the main road. You see the golden seed. So if you were to take the main road, guys, obviously hitting the tower takes you over there to the castle. We've already cleared the castle, so I suggest following along with the walkthrough. So we're not worried about that. We can just fast travel in there. We got the side of grace. But we do want to go to the very back over here, then we'll just kind of work our way forward. So this is going to be a catacomb, very short catacomb. But you do get some summons down here, and some, you know, smith and stones and stuff like that. Yeah. Gonna be a dick, bro. Should have fully charged on those. 868. And that's without the extra damage of it ticking on someone's health. 45. I never went and killed my harpies for those runes. I really wanted to do that. Where are we at now? Okay, getting closer to 25, which is a start at least. So this catacomb actually has a little bit of everything in it. And let me go and switch my affinity on this. I also wanted to check the stones, but... Oh wait, nope. Flame arc's gonna be better. So... Still 4-3 short. Rest assured we will get them. So obviously you're going to have rock to deal with. You have some plants. Like I said, a little bit of everything. Plants, skeletons. I think there may be some imps. Here's a skeleton. Now we're about to the point where everyone's weapons are doing enough damage that I wouldn't really worry about Sacred Blade anymore, unless we're fighting a Death Bird or, you know what I mean, something like that. But for the most part, I think we're good enough to just take care of skeletons at least. So once you drop, turn around, hit that, kill the flame. Get your summons, Miranda Spout Ashes, that's what those things are. Take those out. There's gonna be a big one shooting all that shit at you over here. Run, 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 run. I was thinking, is he dead or not? We don't have to kill him, but I want to make sure we can reach that Ghost Glober 4. You know, it's definitely a decent one. And we're already about at the boss. So, run, 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 run. Right behind here. Smack. Pull your lever. We're just going to run through, make sure we got the glove works. There's another one right there. Swear to God there was an imp in here before. Maybe I was wrong. Probably just so used to there always being one, you know. Guess we should have left on Sacred Lake with this enemy, but I don't really think it's going to matter. So this is a Cemetery Shade again, but this one's not going to be like the one in the Arnia, where he's got like 20 skeletons around. I would just spam some Ashes of War on him. We all know how annoying these guys can be. Let's see why. Oh shit. There you go. They get you another summons, Kindred of Rot Ashes. So now we have our own annoying ass pest. And from here, jump over to Impassable Great Bridge. Alright, so we're ready for Rahdahn for the most part. We just gotta go up this tower, take out a few guys, get a talisman for bow builds. So we grabbed the Arrow's Reach talisman in Limgrave, which gave you more range on bows. This is gonna give you more damage. It'd probably be better to go for the other ladder. Yeah, they like to get you trapped in here. But, you know, doesn't really work out too well for him. If you get caught like I did, just, you know, kind of roll through it. But if you take the ladder that's farther down, you're probably better off. Gotta love the mod frames, baby. Easy peasy. Alright. Now we can go and grab our Arrow Sting talisman. Like I said, it's going to increase the damage. We've already got the Scarab with Somber 4. We've already got the Scarab with Crag Blade. Only thing that's really worth looking into would actually be to see if there's any loose items in the camp. I mean, we've already got the tier for our flask. We've already got killed the beast. You know, I can't think of anything else here. Definitely don't have any notes on anything else. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. I mean, if you want to go ahead and take out the soldiers, you can. There's no real need for it. Now we're about to go kick Rahdahn's ass. So what I like to do for Rahdahn is let's use some Frostbite. We gotta have something with Frostbite. Actually, we can put whatever we want if we use the regular one. Wild Strikes, Lion's Claw. Oh, you can't use Sword Dance with this? Wild Strikes. Wild Strikes probably fuck his ass up. Lion's Claw, Crag Blade, Ground Slam. I guess we can do Hoarfrost Stomp. But then getting that, use our weapon. Damage is the same. So I have 50 blood loss build up and 95 frostbite build up. Either one would be good. Or frost stomp's just good. Go with that. So, since we already have the Side of Grace, just jump over here to Redmane Castle Plaza. Here's Blythe, and talk to him. He's also his dialogue.
He must have heard about stars, but once he's out, so now the way ahead is pretty.
Champions, welcome.
Ah, indeed, I.
Alexander.
But be sure to. Aye.
Let's go on up and put him down. So Rahdahn. He's got 2 phases, but kind of like 3. He's got 3 different attacks. So ready as I'll ever be. I would let this play out, but I do got to get to work, guys. So I'm trying to, squeeze this in. Over there's a Somber 5. And that's a very badass cutscene, guys. I would highly recommend watching it if it's your first playthrough. Like I keep mentioning, go over all dialogue and watch all cutscenes in your first playthrough. It's an experience you're not going to get back. Trust me on that. It's really badass. I really do. I wish I had the time to do it, to be completely honest. But we can get another Smithing 6 back here now that this door is opened. I'm going to go down. So at the beginning of the fight, Rahdahn's going to be shooting those magic arrows at you, and there's stuff you can hide behind. You can roll through it. Then he'll shoot like a volley. It's going to like chase you around. You're like running from that. But there's summon signs all over the place. There's one for Patches where he just like leaves and doesn't help at all because he's fucking Patches. He's a prick. But it's hard to tell which one's for who. So just go around summoning all your gods up, and he's gonna kill them all. You're gonna summon them. He's gonna kill them all. You're gonna summon them. He's gonna. But they're gonna keep him busy, and they're also they can kill him summoning them enough. So it's just a big help. So we're gonna do it first to stay on feet, dodge our arrows. It's kind of a late dodge, but just get comfortable with it. You know what I mean? They can hide behind these little piles of, I don't want to break the weapons yet. But yeah, you can kind of just go through, summon, fire another arrow, get behind this. Can't hurt you. Summon, get behind this, can't hurt you. Oh, I was out of the reach of it. If you notice, I kind of did that little burst of torrent at the last minute. Summon everyone you can. That's the volley. When you get the volley, I just like to kind of spin around. Usually pretty good. Go heal up. So they can damage him, like I said. But get charge attacks or use your shield. I would not go in this fight under, 40 figure. Staying behind him is key. He's down, punish him. Frostbite. Should be getting blood loss. So we've only used one heal. We've gone about 65% of his health. Watch the skies. He's gonna come in like a fucking rocket. He's not get hit by that. That will one-shot you. While you have the chance to go summon more guys. Like I said, it's gonna come quick. Watch out for that shit. Hit your other summon signs if you can. None there. You're just gonna keep killing these guys, you know. If you want him distracted, obviously, if you get hit, heal through it. Even if it don't seem like much. Summon while you can. Really try to dodge here. There you go. That's rahdahn. Just a great method. It works every time. I mean, if you die once or twice, just remember, use those piles of weapons while you're summoning to hide behind him. First and foremost. Now this is going to, rahdahn was holding back the stars, so now he's dead. Meteorites have crashed, put a hole in the earth. That's how we reach Nokron. But yeah, so hide behind the piles of weapons, get all your summons, let them, keep them busy from the front. You hit them from the back, something like blood loss, something like frostbite. It's going to proc percentage-based damage off of his health bar. It's going to be extremely useful. Now, I just did this with a +8 weapon. You guys probably got +15s and stuff. If you don't have +7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s of somber weapons, you're going to be good. But yeah, just play it just like I did. It's not bad. If you don't know what to do, it can be quite bad. You know what I mean? Your first playthrough with crazy moveset, his big hits and stuff like that. But with 40 vigor, dialed in, you don't want your stats everywhere, guys. 2 damage stats at most. Don't have your stats everywhere. Have your build dialed, have your weapons upgraded. Use whatever elemental shit you can that's going to take percentage-based health. You could use rot on them even, like Bloodhound's Fang with frost, imbued with frost from your magic grease or your frost grease. Or rot grease, or whatever, you know what I mean? Blood loss grease. But yeah, so definitely some elemental, something that's going to proc percentage-based damage, like blood loss or frostbite, staying behind him while your summons fight him from the front, and just staying on his ass, you know what I mean? So we're going to be locked in here until we exhaust everyone's dialogues.
He was a living. The path is to Nokron. Let's meet. We'll take up our... Let's meet and we'll go into battle. My only purpose, the curtain's right.
Alright, now we have Alexander. So if you missed any steps in Alexander's quest, you do not have to worry about it, because he'll be here, and he's going to be here until you exhaust his dialogue. So, if you don't exhaust his dialogue here, he's not going to move on. But if you missed anything, don't worry about it. You could start his quest right here if you wanted, I'm sure.
As luck, if I and you know, who could expect? Just you wait.
Just you wait, that's what we want. Now let's go ahead and grab some points. Should be close to 2, maybe a little short, but yeah, we got 2. So 25, 25. From here, we're gonna run over to this far corner. Go ahead and get the War Dead Catacomb side of Grace, so when I feel like we're more level appropriate, we can go ahead and tackle this place. But I'll put it this way, at the very end of the game, the hardest, highest level area, I would say, is the Halak Tree. Enemies over there are worth about 2,000 runes apiece, 2,500 runes apiece. The enemies here are worth about that. So that tells me this is about the same level as the very end of the game. So, you know, we're just not ready, guys. We're at level 90, which is completely absurd. We're going to be over, we'll probably be at level 110, 115 before we even get to Altus Plateau, which is just astonishing. But, you know, we're doing all the content, and that's kind of what happens. Like I said, that's how you reach such high levels so early in the game. Or even by the end of the game. That's how you reach such high levels by the end of the game, is doing all the content. I showed you up top where the statue is pointing to. And we're going to go talk about his boss remembrance, too. It's, if you're strength, or strength intelligence, it's meant for you. If you're not, it's not. You can get his great swords or his bow. Bow's okay, I guess. Great swords are the obvious choice, but they're colossal weapons, so they're really slow. Same moveset as always, nothing too unique about them. The Astral War is badass, that's unique, but that's about it. Alright, so we got that for later. Took out rahdahn. So now, you notice this is on your map, so there's a huge crater here now. Before we do anything else, we're going to go over to the Round Table Hold and talk about the boss remembrance. So we've already talked to, you know, Ronnie and started that quest and all that stuff, so we don't have to worry about doing that. Typically you would need to do that, but we're good. So, you can get his sword, or you can get his bow. 120 plus your scaling. Equality probably leans more towards strength when it's upgraded. And then you got Scar Scourge, great sword. Physical 129 plus your scaling with strength. And then magic 83 plus your scaling with intelligence, 38 strength needed to one-hand it, 15 intelligence needed. So I could probably wield this if I wanted to. I mean, I could definitely wield this if I went too late game. I'll go and pick it up, because otherwise all you get is 30,000 runes. It's not even enough for one level. I'd rather just have more weapons. Besides that, let's go see if we can talk to Fia. Her quest gets started in the underground. Not for a bit. We do a few underground regions first, but we gotta start getting hugs from her and all that weird shit.
Circumstance, great champion. Perhaps you might doing so. And you, do you think it felt where I come from? Ah.
It's kind of tedious. You have to do this with her so many times. It's this whole thing. She's gonna give you a buff you could use that increases your poise temporarily. As long as it sits in your inventory, you'll have a debuff on your health, as you just seen. Just took like 3 levels off her health.
Come back to me. I will take
as soon as you actually use it, it will disappear. Now we could have done this way earlier, but I just figured we'd wait till closer to her, you know, her actual quest line. If you're that worried about your poise, I mean, you could have done it. I honestly just wasn't really thinking about it. So, you want to go down to your inventory, use this item. Like I said, temporarily increases your poise, but as long as we have it in our inventory, we have that debuff on our health. So now we can just go rest and come out. Well, that should have worked. Oh, there it is. There it is. So now we got our health back. See, the effect's gone. We have that shadow's not over us anymore. See if she wants to talk in secret yet.
I am. Would you like me? Now.
You usually gotta go through this a few times. Then she has to talk in secret. Now her quests and Dee's quests, or Rajir's quests, are all kind of entangled. Rajir is more of like an introductory to it. It doesn't involve too much, but we do gotta give him a quest item. Another Boston's Blessing, another debuff, talk in secret.
I lay to do so before I was away, despite so plea.
ask a favor.
My dear, my
Then
title
give us a
to
dagger, which we need to go ahead and give
very
to D.
I'd like it so very. Then good
Let's
day.
get out of here. We'll have to do a few more hugs with the rest and get closer to her quest line, but her quest, you know, kind of comes to a halt in deep root depths. So, you know, it's not for us right now, but to get all this, you know, started on, it's going to be nice. And it'll get your armor set. You're only going to be able to use it for a bit because we have to give it away at a certain point, but you actually get it right back, so it doesn't really matter.
You've been owing to, I think, you the power of.
So now he'll tell you about Roger. Let's go through all this stuff.
He was a don't let him know. You see him like his hat. Take well, that's how you engrace it.
So study incantation. So before we do this, he's about to die. I mean, you do get his bell break, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Like this right here. Since I have 13 faith, 13 in, I could use this enchant right hand ornament with holy damage. Not bad. These are like golden order incantations. So 17 in both. Creates image of order to deal holy damage. So there's a couple, you know, golden order stuff you want to work on that build. When he dies, you'll get his bell bearing, so you'll still have access to this. But just to start working on their quests now, so when we get to the underground region, we don't have to do this then. Just have it all knocked out. We have time on the episode. Good rest. D will be gone. I mean gone. He's gonna be dead. Go back this way. Go in this room to the left. You see the doors now open. B is gonna be in here, revealing her true intent over D's dead body. And see Deathroot coming out of him. She killed him. That's what I get from it. So you get the twin set. You're gonna have to give that away to somebody. But like I said, you'll be able to get it back. You can use it for now if you want.
Stolen, and now, though I ask, I am Harkrown. We who live in what right our Lord.
Alright. Now she's ready for her quest. We will not see her again to the deep root depths. But in the story for Aqueduct, we'll meet Dee's brother, give him the armor, and then their quest will be started. So we're all good there. Talked about the boss, remember, it's Dee's quest, Via's quest. See if Rajir's still alive. Nope, Rajir's dead. So never got to give him the quest item. For some reason, I guess I waited too long. Nothing comes from it though. You're not missing anything. You missed the conversation, so don't worry about it. Typically, you would give him. Where's key items? Typically, you would give him the Black Knight print, and he'll just talk about Godwyn and Deathroot and all that kind of stuff. But nothing, like I said, nothing comes from it, so you don't really have to, you know, worry about it. I was supposed to talk to Fia, get her some dialogue, then talk to Roger, get some dialogue. She just tells you how he lays in bed thinking about all this weird shit, and so we did miss that. I apologize. Like I said, it's really hard to keep up with all these quests, guys. It's really hard.
You might be surprised to learn I only had to ask. It's on Mount Gelmir. Found off the old road, that's where they hide. Just you wait. You'll rue the day you insulted my name by laying hands on Lanya. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood, after all. It's on Mount Gelmir. Found off the old road, that's where they hide. Just you wait. The tale of
Alright. He's gonna be our last. So we have to do a number of invasions. So we pushed him on. So now we have the hell is his name? That's such a weird name. The Faith guy that we could buy incantation from. We sent him to Altus. D's dead. We got him and Fia's quest line going on, and we sent Hoslow to Mountaintops of the Giants, so we'll get him later. So from there. Why can't I think of this little bastard's name? It's driving me crazy. He's right here too. It's right, we'll get to it. Anyways, Corn. So the guy Corn we first met, so the Faith Incantations. We got him up to Altus. We got D's quest going. We got D's armor. We got Via's quest going. Rogier's quest is done, and everything else here should be good. I would like to go and see if we could talk to Nefeli, as I've never figured out her quest. And you can't do all the quests in one playthrough anyways, guys. Like I said, I'm going to do my best, get us the most stuff for the best stuff.
In this ash, it reminds me of...
But she's not doing anything else. Let's go back to Fort Height West, and we'll go talk to Kenneth Height. So Kenneth Height, Nefeli, and Gustok's quest all wrap into, into each other as well. This is also where we need to go. As you see, there's going to be a bunch of meteorites floating big hole in the ground now that wasn't there before. So that's how we get to Nokron, which we will be going next episode. Getting the mimics here, get some really good stuff. So we go back to Fort Height. Going up top, talk to Kenneth Height if you want. Fight the demi-humans if you wish. I don't know if we have to or not. This is about as far as I've ever gotten with their quest though. I was never able to figure out how to complete it. So I'm trying to do that while I'm taking notes. I'll go back and try to figure it out, but I just can't figure it out.
I suppose one must be true.
He's looking for a true stalwart lord to take over Limgrave.
But now, for a true, I must speak for a true.
Alright. So maybe if we go back and talk to Gustok. So like I said, I know their quests all wrap in together. I'm still trying to figure it out, but all their quests tie in together. Maybe if we talk to him, this will, you know, kind of put the pieces together.
Now I can I?
Don't see no option. We've already talked to Nepheli. We'll try to pick up with that later. Before we close out, there's some stuff at the Bestial Sanctum while we have the time. I would like to go ahead and try to fit this in. And, most importantly, I would like to try to take this asshole out to get his weapon. You guys have stronger weapons than me. We should be okay here. This guy's really tough, guys. I'm not gonna lie. He is really tough. If you're not ready for it, don't worry. Because right before, you know, we're gonna do all the underground stuff. Then we're going Mount Gelmir. We're gonna do all the Altist, and then the Capital Wall. And right before we actually enter the capital itself, we're gonna come to the top of Caelid and then finish up the Moonlight Altar, because that's kind of higher level too. But if we can get a good weapon now, I'm at least try to. But if you guys can't do this now, you can always do it later. You can cheese them too. Go in, get a couple hits, hide behind the doors for de-aggros, rinse and repeat. But I'm gonna see if we can just beat them. It's pretty tough. Not like, you know what I mean? It's impossible, it's just tough. It does a lot of damage. That's the weapon we're trying to get from that halberd. Ooh, why am I not blocking? Looks like we're on our own now. Oh yeah, look at this. Pretty tough fight, guys. No doubt about it. Honestly, if I was able to upgrade the weapon I have right now up to where you guys are at, plus 15, we'd probably be okay. We'd like to see if we have some other options, though. Just, you know, real good damaging weapons. I don't think I've upgraded anything else, though. As we were doing mage shit before. I mean, that's at plus 10. But isn't that about that too? Plus 8. You gotta remember, he, I don't even have Astral Warnings. He does holy, so he's probably resistant to holy. You know what I mean? Gotta, you know, keep that in mind. So you got, I'm thinking sword dance with try it with fire. But like I said, you can also cheese this guy. It's just, you know, not how I do things. And we don't have to beat him right now. I just really want his weapon. I mean, I guess I can come do this on my own time, but I want to do this part of the walkthrough. And we really came here to get some stuff behind this place. Really good talisman. Problem is, he just hits so hard. Double spin is it? Damn it. Yeah, we might just not have a weapon meant for this right now. Unfortunately, I really want this weapon though. It's really badass. It's a halberd that is getting magic, or no, it's getting physical and holy. It does a lot of damage, a lot of poison damage, things like that. It's really, really, really nice. I just don't know what the guy's weak to, unfortunately. One more run, then we're gonna go. I mean, we have the time in this episode. That's why I wanted to, you know, try to do this stuff. But behind here, we do got to go pick up a dagger, and we got to go pick up a talisman's really good. It's gonna boost damage negation for all physical attacks. These are gargoyle. I don't know. Pretty sure they're like made out of stone, so blood loss is probably gonna be useless there. And we're gonna not worry about him. I want to give it one more shake. I mean, we're doing okay. When we come here later, this guy's not gonna be hard at all. Like actually, when I come here with upgraded weapons, level appropriate, I have done like a no-hit run on the guy before. But let's be honest, this guy is bit out of our league right now, and you see why I'm putting off Upper Caleb. So let's go for the stuff, you know, we want to get. Firstly, we're going to go behind here. This is going to be a series of trick jumps, guys. Just letting you know. Trick drops, rather. So firstly, you're going to see a little root. Just want to drop to that. See another one. You want to try to line this up. Then you're going to go out here, up the little branch, try to jump down that dome, and we're good. So, from here, we have to get to the bottom, guys. It's easier said than done. What you're trying to do is just kind of jump for this, try to take a little damage, yep. Jump for that. Now this, like I said, it's very easy to die here. Try to use that, and that. It's very, very secretive, very well hidden. See, even the bats down here are high level. It's Upper Caleb. That is worth 1,000 runes, guys. I have on that talisman, so probably 700. It's a soft cotton. And as we, you know, go down the levels, we're just gonna kind of run around and look for stuff. We're not to the level we need to be yet. We still have to go down further. See like a little platform that goes out down there. That's how you kind of know you're in the right spot. I mean, you can pretty much get down anywhere though. So you're doing the same thing. Hold on, let's get rid of him. Not risk death over it. Alright. So the same thing as before. Use your ledges. Damn. Try to use your ledges, best of your ability. Be surprised how these things add up and help out. So that's your dagger, strength dagger. Cinquetta, I don't know. But it's there. Make sure you grab it. Then if we go all the way down here to the south side, we'll be able to get the talisman. One of the 4 talismans that's going to boost physical damage negation. I thought it was this side. It might actually be the other side. These are quite nice to have. Give you some increased defenses to, you know, melee attacks. This can be really important. Could help a lot of people out. This isn't like, you know, a legendary talisman or anything. You think it would be with how well hidden it is. There you go, Dragon Crest Shield Talisman. Then we'll get the Dragon Crest Shield Talisman +1, +2. Then eventually we'll get the Great Shield variant of that, which is like vastly reduces physical damage negation. Only got 3,000 runes, I'm not worried about it, so just kill yourself. Alright, 41 minutes, and we're about to wrap up. A couple things I want to do. Let's go check our death route. To them. He's going to start attacking us after we give him so many, but that's going to get some more incantations. Bestial Vitality, Ashervore Beast Roar. Now if we rest, he should be attacking us. Now you don't have to beat him. You can't beat him. You got to try to get some damage off on him though. See, he's just going to fuck him up. Might not be able to do this right now. I might have to wait to do it. Try to heal through this bullshit. He should be stopping at some point. Figure if we damage him enough. Because you don't have to damage him much at all. You just gotta get some damage in on him. And there we go. As soon as you damage him enough, you're gonna get some dialogue. And like I said, you're not taking that much off his health, but he's just very formidable. In fact, he's one of the last main final bosses, guys. So. Supposed to open up some dialogue. I'm not seeing it. Let's go ahead and rest. Hopefully we don't have to do it again because the dialogue didn't show up. Alright, so everything's back to normal. We didn't get the dialogue though. Alright, anyway, so he's good for when we go back and do that quest. We're gonna jump back over here. We're gonna talk to Solibus. We were supposed to do this step too, but like I said, you don't have to do every single one of these steps, guys. Everything progresses the same. Now, if you wait too long to talk to some NPCs, yeah, it'll close out the quest, you'll mess it up. But we are gonna have to mess up Solibus' quest to get our platinum. His quest is more of like a New Game Plus type thing. So you can get the Magic Scorpion talisman that increases magic damage, but you know, it also increases the damage you take. Because he wants you to turn on Ronnie. We do underground quests for Ronnie, which we're about to start. And you can probably get your sins absolved, but if the game glitches out and doesn't work, I mean, because it's known to happen sometimes, and you can't absolve your sins, you're going to be locked out of Ronnie's quest line. And then you're not going to get your platinum or Darkmoon Greatsword or a bunch of smithing stones and stuff like that.
Begging for another lesson. That remains.
So, we're not handing him no scroll about Nocron.
The task was not to own you.
So we actually did miss the
There's a
dialogue.
glimpse she owes. I asked her to. I'll write you a letter.
This Syllabus introduction, that's for selling. Study sorceries, same sorceries here.
Begging for a...
Do not have anything else? Okay, that's fine. So we did that. Let's go over here, talk to selling. Yes, they are quite tedious, guys, but you know, I'm going to try to make sure we catch most of everything we can. I know I'm going to miss some stuff. I'm trying to make sure it's very, very minimal. Show letter of introduction.
Syllabus is not, but fine. The stars, but long ago. Now here's the...
So she's just kind of telling you about how you got to kill rahdahn to free the stars to open up Nokron. Which we already know all this, but still, just try to cover it. And then we're going to jump on over to Fort Height West. I don't think there's a reason to talk to Ronnie. No, not yet. Not yet. So if you didn't talk to Ronnie and you do this underground area, eventually it's going to lead you to a chest and tells you pretty much the chest is not meant for you. But, because, you know, what's in the chest is Ronnie's. So you start her quest line, then when you get to the chest, you'll actually be able to open it. So let's go to Fort Height West. Next episode, we are going to get on into the underground, and we're going to do Nokron. Then that's going to send us up here to give something to Ronnie, who's going to give us a statue to flip the Carrion Study Hall upside down. Then we'll progress that, go to a tower and get a talisman. And then we'll just start breaking down these underground regions, you know, one after another, and trying to get all these knocked out. But once we get up to the Lake of Rot, we are going to have to jump over to Mount Gelmir to get some armor. While we're up there, I'm kind of thinking about going ahead and working towards the Volcano Manor quest line, going for Rykard, so we could all get the suggested weapon for this build early enough to actually use it and benefit us. You know what I mean? But we have to do this in a very specific way. You're going to miss items, because typically you'd have to do all the Volcano Manor quest line. Most of them are early, but then one's in the capital, and one's only in mountaintops of the giants towards the end of the game. Then after you do that final invasion, you would go kill Rykard, but you wouldn't be able to get one of the best weapons of the game till like the end. The way I'm going to do it, like I said, we have to very carefully do this to make sure we get everything. But we're going to do whatever Volcano Manor quest lines we can. Then we're not going to progress the dialogue with any NPCs further after we kill Rykard. Once you do that, it locks you out of some, which is really just going to cost you one set of armor. But after you kill Lady Tanith and Rykard, the items you like, the rewards you'll get for the quest will just be in here in the drawing room table instead of getting them from the NPC. So you can still get all the items and go for this weapon early. So we'll show you how to do that. But yeah, we're only a few episodes away from getting that weapon if we decide to go with it. But yeah, so that's the plan. Underground, Volcano Manor quest lines, get the armor for the Lake of Rot, finish the underground area, then we'll get, get on into Altus, having a build put together very solidly. But if you look, Liurnia is all done besides this area we can't reach until we do the underground. Limgrave is wrapped up. Caelid's wrapped up besides for the top part. But to be honest, all the top part is we'll have to go up here, activate Radhahn's Great Rune, and really short dungeon there. Then it's just boss, cave, catacomb, Evergel. That's all that's there. About an episode and a half. So, and like I said, we'll get to that later, but we got to make sure we're level appropriate for it, as it's, pretty much out of our league right now, as you guys just seen. Either way, we're wrapping up here. So y'all stay tuned, and we'll be back next episode to take on Nokron.